Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, of all the storms we've had this winter season, this one has certainly been the most challenging as far as predicting snowfall amounts. I mean, it's just amazing the difference between here in Providence, where so far it's just been a coating of snow, to a mere 15, 20 miles away in Attleboro, a half a foot of snow and still coming down hard. And we have pictures now from Attleboro. I mean, look at this. This is just a short drive up Route 95. And Providence looks nothing like this, at least not yet. But I'll tell you what, still anticipating the snow to try to make a comeback overnight into early tomorrow morning and throughout the probably up until about noontime tomorrow. So in some spots there's a lot of snow, in other spots just a coating. Let me show you live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar right now, and you can see all this blue on your TV set. The darker blue indicates the heavier snow. The lighter blue is just light snow and some flurries. And really, as I said before, there's been two zones of heavy snow, one across the Attleboros, Mansfield, Foxborough, the other one back through eastern Connecticut, and then in between here in Rhode Island, it's been very, very light, but it's starting to fill in. And at the same time, off the right-hand side of your TV set over the ocean, there's more moisture that has to come in and kind of fill this little hole over Rhode Island. So it'll make a comeback, the snow, and I do anticipate some accumulations. I'm going to show you that updated accumulation forecast in just a second, but there's a little area right in here, kind of a mini snowstorm this evening, while just a coating to an inch or two here in Rhode Island. I know up in Cumberland they've picked up about 2 inches of snow. Foxborough almost 11, Mansfield 9, Norton at 8, Taunton half a foot, Cumberland about 2, here in East Providence an inch, and that's about it so far. In fact, this picture from Mansfield, 4 inches of snow, is actually this morning when we had that first burst of snow come through. Flood warning continues. Again, east coastal Massachusetts only. The winds are so strong out of the east-northeast. This is what it looked like this morning, almost like a hurricane. Look at these huge waves crashing against the houses and some flooding. That is not the situation across the Rhode Island coastline. Now, the winter storm warning for pink remains in effect until tomorrow early in the afternoon. These pink zones will have the most snow, the light blue, not as much snow. Those are called winter weather advisories. I will show you the updated forecast map in just a second. The wind advisory continues in orange, the high wind warning out across the Cape for some strong winds. Snow starting to pick up a little bit in Providence and now sticking for the simple fact that the temperature has fallen. So cold ground means the snow is able to stick, and it will do so as temperatures now are just below the freezing mark in many areas. Now, the storm itself is stalled offshore, but there's more moisture off the coastline that's going to be pinwheeling in over southern New England tonight right on through tomorrow morning. So it will have an impact on the early morning commute. As this storm for the time being is anchored and stalled offshore, it eventually kicks out of here by tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Take a look at your futurecast starting off this evening. The blue represents the snow. Notice these heavier bands in darker blue, 11 o'clock. They start to back in over Rhode Island overnight tonight. Here we are tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., heading out for travel for the commute. It'll be a slow go. During the afternoon, it lets up a little bit, though still snowing, and then we shut it off. We push it out of here by tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. This map represents additional snow now through tomorrow afternoon. It does not include what's on the ground right now. So this is new snow overnight tomorrow morning. 1 to 3 southern part of the state, 2 to 4 central suburbs. This is most of Kent County, Warwick, Cranston, Warwick, West Warwick. 3 to 6 northern suburbs right near the Providence metro area, and then 6 to 9 inches across inside of Route 495 and the Boston area. So new snow now through about noontime tomorrow. And then the weekend is much better, as we see the snow lingering tomorrow along with the wind, 37, and then by the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, looking at partly sunny conditions and milder temperatures between 40 and 45 degrees. So the snow tries to make a comeback as far as accumulations overnight through at least, I'd say, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Okay, thanks, Tony. Coming up next.